Hi everyone, I'm Mary Beth from MBGrayDesigns. Welcome to my channel. Today I've got two pretty simple farmhouse DIYs for you. This first one, I've already made one. You saw it right there. I'm going to make two more. And I got these tins at Tuesday morning actually. They were $2.49 each. I thought they were really cute. But I think you could find a similar shape container at DollarTree. You're also going to need a candlestick holder. And I got mine at DollarTree, and I got the foam, I believe, from DollarTree. Yeah, I did. Hot glue, and I'm using clear Gorilla Glue, but you could use E6000, whatever you prefer. I'm going to use a heat tool just to dry in between the coats, and then some sandpaper. You will also need some florals, of which I got mine at DollarTree. So the paint I'm using is Plaster by Waverly, the color Plaster, and Ballet Slipper, also by Waverly, and it is chalk paint. So I'm going to paint one of the tins. I already have one painted in pink, the Ballet Slipper, but I'm going to paint another one in the Ballet Slipper, and then the third one will be painted in the Plaster color. As you can see, I had too much water on my brush right away, so had to damp that dry a little bit and then went over it again. Now, I did put 2 coats of the paint on each of these tins. And yeah, that seemed to work just fine. So while I'm painting, I would like to take a moment to thank all my returning subscribers. I appreciate all your sweet comments on my last video. I'm so happy to be back doing videos on YouTube after my holiday break. So thank you for that. And if you are new here, welcome to my channel. I like to do a lot of paper crafting, crocheting, and a lot of home DIYs. I just haven't filmed many yet, so I'm starting to do that. So welcome, and I would really appreciate it if you would consider joining my YouTube family. All right, so I'm taking some hot glue. Great tip. I wish I could remember who did this who did this on their video, but I'm filling those holes on these little hearts I got from DollarTree. I'm using the back side of them. The other side says Happy Valentine's Day. And then I'm going to sand where I put the hot glue in just to try to make it flush. So just try to make it flush. So that's what I'm doing there. And I'm going to paint one of them in the Plaster color, and then I'm going to paint the other one in the Ballet Slipper color. Now, I put 2 coats on these hearts. I would recommend only doing 1 coat. If you've worked with chalk paint, as you know, it's very opaque. So 1 coat is fine on this wooden heart, but also it's pretty thick. So, 1 coat would be absolutely fine. Now, you're going to see a little bit of a catastrophe coming up here. Stay tuned. It's going to come up here in a minute or two. And where I live, which is Omaha, Nebraska, we are in the middle of freezing rain and snow, and it's been going on for a few days. I'm so tired of it. So I'm unable to get out to the DollarTree to replace some things. Anyway. Moving along, you'll see what I'm talking about. So now I'm just sanding these hearts. The reason I said 1 coat is plenty is I really was struggling, even with 100 grit sandpaper, trying to distress the hearts. It was just really thick with paint. So I moved on to the tins. They're super easy to distress, and I think they look really cool when you do that. So those were nice, quick, and easy to do. So what I did with the hearts, and you'll see here, I didn't film it, but you'll see the hearts, is I just took some of that truffle. It's Waverly chalk paint in the color truffle. Oh, I'm sanding the candlestick right now, which I think that looks really neat when it's distressed. But I took the Waverly chalk paint in the color truffle, and I just lightly brushed it on the hearts. So you'll see that. And I think it's turned out just as nice as if I would have sanded it, maybe even better. So there they are. So I'm going to hot glue the white heart onto the pink tin. Oh, first, sorry, back up. I am waxing everything with a clear wax. In the next DIY, you're going to see I'm going to use white wax, which is really cool effect. So you'll see that here in a minute. But Right now I'm just doing clear wax. I want to seal that up so that it doesn't chip or scratch or, you know, anything like that. All right, so once I'm done waxing, I am going to glue the white heart onto the pink tin and the pink heart onto the white tin. I'm also going to glue the candlestick on the bottom of the white tin just to elevate it, you know, just to, you know, provide a different look, a little better look, I think. So, because remember, I'm going to have 2 pink tins, so they'll be flat like normal height, and then the white one will be elevated. So, here I am gluing just with hot glue. Now, the candlestick, I used the Gorilla Clear Glue, or you could use E6000, as I mentioned, in a combination with hot glue. Now, what's about to happen is completely my fault. It's not the glue. The Gorilla Glue is really, really good. I've used it on a lot of projects. So here we go. I wish I would have had it filmed because you could have had a good laugh. But as you can see, I dropped the whole thing. I knocked it off my table. I don't know what happened, but the glass candlestick, oh my goodness, it broke. And as I mentioned, I'm kind of stuck home, so I can't get to DollarTree to get another one. So I was pretty bummed. But in the picture, you'll see what I did. Okay, so another reason why I want to get to DollarTree is I'm kind of running out of some cute florals that I wanted to use. So I really struggle here with what I have, and I'm trying to make it work. And I didn't want to put you guys through that. So you're going to see here in just a moment what I did put together. And there they are. I still think they turned out cute, but you can always change the flowers. You could actually take the hearts off for spring or keep them on or turn the tin around. And there you see I had a mini cake stand that I put the white one on, and I think it turned out really cute. All right, moving along to DIY number 2. Now, I'm having problems with editing because I've rotated this frame a million times and I don't know, it's not saving or something. So I apologize if you're looking at it at a weird different angle. But this milk can, I also found it Tuesday morning. It was $4.99, but it's pretty tall. I like it. It's a good size. And I'm using the Waverly chalk paint in the color Mineral. I'm going to be using Waverly white wax, which I think it's such a neat effect when you do this. So you'll see here. But that mineral color is so pretty, and I really debated on, you know, what color I wanted to paint it. Now that lid does come off, which is kind of cool. So it's a really neat milk can. So I'm going to paint the whole thing in this mineral color, except I don't paint the bottom, but now I'm taking this white wax, and what I do, I don't know why you guys, I promise I rotated this and it just isn't saving, so I really do apologize about all my equipment. I need to get all new equipment, and it's all really super expensive, so bear with me. My videos will get better. So with this white wax, look at that. I hope you can see it. Really gives it this unique, this neat look. You brush it on and then you wipe it off. So it's kind of like a whitewash, very much like a whitewash. The difference is it also seals it for you. So it's like 2 for 1 bang, awesome. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now, is putting some wax on it. And another problem with, you guys, I did edit this multiple times, but I'm also going to use my Cricut, which again, you can use stickers or just use Word and print something off and use graphite paper or whatever to trace it onto your piece. But I'm just doing a monogram of the letter G, which is our last name. So everything is waxed, the top and the bottom. And here I already used my Cricut. But again, don't feel like you need to use that at all. I just got a Cricut over Christmas, so I'm still learning how to use it. And as a matter of fact, you're going to see some mistakes here. So I go and I'm rubbing this on, but I really didn't do a good job. And so when I start pulling the adhesive transfer paper, whatever, back, I'm pulling down the vinyl. A lot of it's sticking back onto the transfer paper. So I keep struggling with it, is my point. And then when it's all said and done, I don't know that you'll see it on camera, but there were a couple spots where, I don't know if it's bubbles or it was kind of poking up a little bit, the white vinyl. And so I was trying to smooth it out the best I could with my fingers, kind of on that top part of the G and some like on that little whatever wreath thing around it. So I did the best I could. And then I went over it again to seal it. I definitely wanted to get that vinyl sealed well. So I did put some more of that white wax on it and then kind of brushed it off a little bit. I was very careful around the vinyl. So if you use stickers, just be kind of careful. But again, if you're able to paint it on, you know, if you transfer it and just use like a white paint pen or whatever color paint pen or a Sharpie or whatever you have. So, or you don't even have to do anything, because I think the milk can turned out super cute with that color. I absolutely love that color. Let me know in the comments if you like that. I love the mineral with the white wax. So I encourage you, don't be afraid to use white wax. It's a lot of fun. Instead of just clear or whatever. But the antique wax is cool too. That would have been a really, actually that probably would have been a really, really neat effect. So here I am, still waxing. Apologize why this is taking so long. I should have sped it up some more. And then what I'm going to do is I did pull out a little piece of burlap. You'll see here in just a moment. And also a thicker twine that I believe it's from Walmart. That's where I get it. Usually it's from Walmart. And so I'm going to put I'm just going to use my hot glue gun, and I'm just going to wrap that burlap around and hot glue it. And that's all I'm going to do at the top. I kept it somewhat simple because I just loved the color, and I really loved like that G monogram for our last name, whatever. And so I didn't want it to be like a whole bunch of stuff on it, you know. I don't know if that makes sense. I just kept it simple. So yeah, I'm hot gluing that, and then I'm just going to take that twine, and I'm telling you, it's simple. I'm literally just going to cut off a piece of twine, wrap it around kind of the burlap, maybe towards the bottom of the burlap a little bit, and tie a very simple bow, just a regular little bow. So you'll see that here in just a moment. And then as far as the florals, again, I think this is cute because you could put different florals in for different seasons. If you want to put floral foam in it, that top part of the milk can does come off very nicely. So you could always put some floral foam down there. I figured I'll just put I'm using lamb's ear and cotton. So I figured I would just, they're pretty long stems. Instead of cutting them in case, you know, I don't know exactly what I'm going to use them for in the future, I'll just put them in there like they are. I think I bent up the stems a little bit with the wire, you know. And yeah, so I was able to just, because again, I think in the spring, I'll probably change it to really pretty spring flowers. I love it though. I think it's so cute. And yeah, so here I go. I'm just going to throw some, literally, throwing in some lamb's ear. I get my lamb's ear off Amazon, by the way, and I think it's a really good deal. It actually comes out cheaper than Walmart for the $2. You get more, and I think it's $20, but you do get more than 10 stalks or whatever. Yeah, so there it is, and you'll see a picture here real soon. I absolutely love it, and I hope to God this gave you some inspiration. Thank you so much